Hello, everybody. I'm Jared Freelance, and we're back into the channel, and we are going to be flying in Elite Dangerous tonight. Hope you guys are all doing well. Go ahead and just readjust my controls here so they're all a little bit easier and in my reach. It rained again today. So happy to see that. At one point, it got loud enough I was like hearing it like through the windows and everything. It was crazy. Wasn't for very long, maybe a couple minutes, but it was there. So today we're going to switch things up again.
Okie dokie, Captain.
I'm thinking that we're going to do some trading today. I haven't done a whole lot of trading. I've done little bits here and there when I'm actually traveling somewhere, but I want to actually do like a dedicated flying of actually trading tonight. So I also did another thing. I ended up getting the camera system working. So for those of you who don't know, there is also a free camera available in the game. So if I hit the button here, now we have these cameras. So this is how it starts out. Then I can look around. So you can see me sitting in the chair and everything. You can see my passenger chair, the front, and kind of the back area. Now, if I hit another one, now I have a free-floating camera I can use, and it flies around kind of like a little drone. Which is kind of cool. So, if we went back to doing exploring stuff, this will allow me to see what I need to, essentially. But, yeah, so if we need to look up something a little closer and I don't want to get out of my ship or can't, this is what we have available to us. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to switch out our ship. We've kind of I've kind of hooked myself to the Sigma Geminorium system, which is kind of on the, I'd say it's kind of more on the outer edge of the bubble with Edmund Mahon. So let's see, shipyard. Let's switch. So we're letting our current Malay. We're gonna let the Thranta take a rest. We're gonna go ahead and get the Ronto. Use this ship. So swapping back over. Oh, look at this. Well. It's actually got a little bit better of a cockpit in terms of just view. Which is a little surprising. Can't see anything down below, really, but interesting. So let's go ahead and get a view here. Oh, that's a little close. Okay, so this doesn't have any cockpit, but look at this thing. This mammoth thing. Just absolutely ginormous ship. Like, my goodness. Let's see, and then I'm going to do end in here. I should be able to do I can kind of shift it around. If it's inside the ship, it can kind of do a panning, kind of this panoramic view, so. Wow. I have not been in this ship since I bought it, so this will be interesting. Let's go ahead. I need to go back into Starboard Services, and let's go to the Commodities Market. Just to refresh it and make sure that it's there. So, we can have up to, with this one, we're going to get into with our Ronto here. Oh, and another thing that I did, I ended up completing all the assignments that I needed to do. So that was interesting. So, surprisingly enough, I had to actually look up a little bit on the reinforcement, undermining, and acquisition stuff. Apparently that's certain states, that's depicted in certain states of a system. So let me show you what I mean here. So when you do view and map, and this is where the game gets a little complex. So I can go to power play mode, and I want to show, so toggle all powers. So we have all the powers available. So depending on what we have, is we have these different versions here. So this is showing all the systems currently right now. So as you see by the different symbols, they're all certain things. So Sigma is a stronghold, so it's a star. But as you look into different ones, so fortified is a enclosed triangle. Exploited is just a triangle. Contested will have a combative sign over it. Expansion will be a double circle, and unoccupied will be a circle. So as you see here, back into that map, because I want to explain this. So if you see here, if you look at Circa here, Cirque here, it is in an expansion mode. So you look in here, it says it's unoccupied. Here are the powers involved. So both Li Rongyu and my own Edmund Mahan are here. And it looks like so then there's a conflict threshold. Then it'll go into conflict, I would assume. So from what I understand with power play is that depending on your power, you can work on undermining. You can undermine other powers, systems controlled by other powers. You can reinforce your own against others. It's this whole back and forth kind of deal with it. So that's what I had to do for these assignments. Is I had to go into each of these specifically and do those. So acquisition stuff, you had to sell rare goods. I went over and grabbed, I think, synth silks from a specific place, and I went and sold them. I was trying to find some place to properly sell them, but it was looking like it was selling everywhere. I would get best money out of it. Essentially, would be fleet carriers, which don't count. I had to sell them at a normal station. Scan ships and wakes have been doing pretty considerably. Transporting the power commodities to undermining systems. I had to look up a little bit on this, but I was able to find some power stuff that I could sell to an undermining system. So, and then the last one I had to do was salvage cargo from reinforcement systems. I essentially did it here, and that meant going to the nav beacon, scanning out the signals, and then going and finding particular, and it was very specific. It said you needed to get certain salvage cargo. Well, let's see. I think it was power wreckage. It was wreckage components. Powered wreckage, black box, and one other thing. While I was out there, I ended up getting. I didn't end up getting the third one that I can't remember. But there were escape pods out there, so I ended up grabbing those and stuff. So yeah, there's been a handful of things have happened so far. No, we want that on.
Flight assist on.
Thank you. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I think we're going to go. Let's go into our co-pilot right now. I'm going to pick trade route.
We have no trade route set. Commander. From this panel, you can adjust the search parameters, then plot a route by clicking the plot route button or by using voice command trade route x hops. Plotting a trade route now, sir.
What I actually want to do is I want to set this up to be like 5 or something like that, sure. So it's just kind of thinking here for a second. So what I would like to do is I would like to kind of stay in the green sections here. We'll see how it does. It's probably going to have me just go to wherever. But we'll see. I guess another thing that we could do, we could go into services and see about transporting specific things. I really haven't done any missions since my original launch.
Trade route plotted. Commander. Ready to make our trades. Commander.
Okay, so the trade route it's picked up. It wants us to go to Archaeum and Boriabori. Okay. It's not bad. Okay, so it wants... Let's go ahead and go into our transportation and see if any of these come up. I'm curious. Money. I find it's interesting that when they say source and return 24 units of such and such, like you have to go out and figure out where it is and then bring it back. Seems a little weird sometimes. Well, I'll worry about that for the time being, I think. Let's go ahead and we're going to go to our commodities. We want to go grab agronomic treatment. I'm going to go ahead and fill this up.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We're going to go ahead and plot our way over
Setting
there.
course for Arcane. We will reach our destination in 3 jumps.
Sounds good to me. Okay, I think we're ready to go.
Facility offers a range of services. Check your info link after docking for more details.
Landing gear retracted.
Now, this part of the... Now, I decided because it's a bigger ship like this, I wanted to make sure that I can get in and out of stations fairly easily. So I have the auto docking computer as well as the super cruise assist. So because I thought, why not? Okay, and we're off on our own power now. Now you can see something that you haven't seen with any of the other ships. The maneuvering jets. They're right there. It's kind of interesting. Let's go ahead and get ourselves up to speed. Go ahead and put ourselves to max engines with pips in the system. Alrighty.
Frameshift drive charging.
Jumping straight from stationary, more or less.
4, 3, 2.
Now, this will also help me in terms of, as we go through systems, I might run into systems I haven't discovered yet, so I can always organize and put those together as needed. Feels like I'm flying through something just kind of like this. As weird as that sounds. Give me a second here. I need to do my data link. My data link. My ID scanner. Hello, Zach. We are doing trading today. I do something a little bit more chill. Go ahead and charge ourselves up here. So this system, I believe I've been in this system before, but there's like nothing here. Yeah, nothing here. So go ahead and just bring us right over to Bin Chakarex.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, I did. The Kestrel Mark II. It's interesting.
4, 3, 2.
What do you think of it, being the veteran of the game? Very fancy, yeah. It looked like it was supposed to be very nimble. So I'm guessing it's going to be a very agile fighter, in a sense.
We're now one jump from Aracane.
Okay, we have now been here. Let's see. Can we see where the ring is? There it is. There's the orbital ring. Let's go ahead and push ourselves down. Looks like this place has geology locations. Oh, fair enough. Well, and that's the concern I have with having having a small ship be combat specific, because the smaller the ship is, the less tonnage in terms of overall condition it can have, which is certainly concerning. But it looked like they were... Yeah. Yeah, and that's a concern, I think a lot of people... Well, you know, from what I've been able to tell, people in this community... Yeah. From what I understand from this community, they're willing to, you know, min-max experiment to see kind of what works out the best. I don't know. It'll certainly be interesting to see. What was the last small ship that they added to the game? Do you remember? Because this is the first time I'd known that they've been adding a small class ship. There it is. This October 5, a year ago. It makes it seem like they want to make a ship that acts more like an eagle or something that is far more combat heavy. So it's going to be extremely agile, but still kind of light. So it's going to fly rings around their opponents, but it really can't take a hit. I'm not a big fan of blast cannon mentality. I think it's a little bit more risky than I ever want to have. But I don't know. Well, it was interesting because remember when I went and did the combat stuff? I think after you left, I went from I went and got refitted again, and I went from the low resource zone to a normal resource zone, and in the low one, anacondas were what the police were running. When I went to the normal, they were all flying. They were all running eagles, but there was like 3 of them, as opposed to like
geological signals
the
detected
one or
on body
two
2B.
anaconda, the 1 or 2 anacondas that were policing instead. And it seemed like it was working pretty well because they were just able to kind of fly around and just
2 geological signals detected on body
just kind of
2C.
buzz people, essentially, in such a way that they were constantly hammering at people, as opposed to the anaconda, which had to, you know, kept getting itself into position. Because, you know, it's like driving a boat rather than a spaceship. Yeah. By the way, you weren't in the stream yet, but I ended up finishing up the assignments that I need to do uh for Power Play. I think it was last night, I think. No, it was yesterday. Yesterday or last night. Yeah. I went around trying to get all of the salvage stuff done. Actually wasn't too bad. I only got interdicted once and I was able to escape that. But I didn't have to deal with any pirates when I went to go get the salvage. So
2 geological signals detected on body 4B. 2 geological signals detected on body 4A.
yeah, so I got that done. I'm immediately level 5. So we might also run over to
System scan complete.
we might also flash ride? No. Thankfully not. No, we had we had the rupture go off a total of 3 times, I think. But not a whole lot else. Got a second base started up and everything. It'll be interesting to see how far we get next Monday.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two.
We have reached our target destination. What next, Commander?
Okay. Now give me a second here. I
We
didn't
should
end up...
head over to Ansari Horizons, which is 2,088 light seconds from the star, and drop these goods off as quick as we can.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm not seeing the... Not seeing the solar plane. Where is it? Oh!
Pirate interdiction threat detected, Commander. Looks like Richard the Darkstar Jones is after us.
That's number 1. Well, hopefully we can maneuver ourselves out of this. There he goes.
Pirate interdiction threat detected, Commander. Looks like Richard the Darkstar Jones is after us.
I mean, that's good. I think it's a fun looking game. There we go. Well, Darkstar, you suck. Okay, now we need to take ourselves to where? I completely forgotten the place we need to go. Ansari Horizons. Okay. Well, we have to explore this place first. I get a sight of where the... Oh, there it is. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and duck ourselves down like this. Let's figure out where this place is while we scan this place. All right. Cluster belt. Yeah. There we go. Could be a gas jet of some sort. I think what I like about Star Rupture most far, because it really is the first like factory building game I've ever really played. I mean, I've played Shapes, but that's that seems so different because it's all a 2D plane, very simple graphics. It's as much a puzzle game as anything else. And playing Star Rupture has been a very different experience in terms of that. But I like that when you're getting resources, the resources are infinite, so I don't have to worry about running out necessarily. That was one thing in Factorial that I didn't like. I played the demo. Not to mention that Factorial is extremely complex. I just need to kind of ease myself into these kinds of games. But also that when you're pulling resources or getting certain things done, when the machines fill up, they just stop. So you don't necessarily have a lot of resources like clogging the rails or anything like that. It just grabs what it needs and it's done. And when it needs to get more pulled, it will pull more.
3 geological signals detected on Body 1 EA. Three geological signals detected on Body 1A. Three geological signals
Here's the funny
detected on
thing.
Body 1B.
Playing this game and having seen what people do in Satisfactory and what people have done so far in Star Rupture and things like that is that you get these giant sprawling factories that just kind of make the landscape vanish. And this is so weird of me. I know it's a game, but it's like I feel like I need to make as little amount of impact as I need to. I don't want to come out of my habitat and see this sprawling flatbed of steel and girders and everything like that. That doesn't really appeal to me. I mean, if it was a wasteland, maybe, if there was actually nothing to look at, but we've got lots of grass and water and plants and stuff like that. I kind of want to, yeah. Oh, oh, sure, if I don't look where it is. Never see it, yeah. I don't know. I've been very much of the mind of like playing it. I'm going to try and make it efficient, but I'm not going to make it so sprawling like it's just work. It's just machines to the horizon kind of deal. I kind of want to leave some of the beauty of the world available. Because theoretically, in this game where you have things that can actually like attack your structures and stuff, having the vermin attack you, you could potentially build everything so high up that they'd never get on top. I would assume they would still attack like the structures on the bottom and stuff, but I don't know. It's kind of how I see it, is trying to be, still kind of careful how I set things. Okay, so we need to go to Ansari. What was it? Ansari Horizons. Oh, and we're not dealing with signal sources. Let's go ahead and turn those off. Sorry, Horizons. Here we go. Turn ourselves around. Also want to check the settings as we do this trade route stuff. Actually, so because I'm going to be a little distracted, let's go ahead and put the super processor stuff. Okay. Trade mode is on. Not worried about limpids. We're going to try avoiding repeats in the trade route.
Affirmative, Commander.
Change that setting up. We're not going to exclude the planetary landings. Good. Yeah, I think that's all good. Okay. So...
Confirmed, Commander.
yeah, we didn't have anything in terms of biologicals or anything necessarily that we need to grab here, so fair enough. I did need to take a look at where were we in the previous system, because I need to mark that out. It was... jumping to where? Benjacarix. Hey, Uta! Please come on in. We're doing some chill, trading tonight. And we've already been interdicted once, so... So, place your bets now. How many times are going to get interdicted for the next 3 hours?
Opening manual entry panel.
Sorry, Horizons, requesting docking from Ronto.
Docking request granted.
We're going to do the auto dock.
Stand by for automated docking procedure.
Landing gear deployed.
One second here, I just want to make sure they get the name. Whoa! Easy, Ronto.
Docking
This
Good
is
chunk.
our first visit to this station, Commander.
Yikes. Okay, give me 1 second. Benjacarix.
Oakley dokily, sir.
Need to go into my bookmarks now.
Confirmed, Commander.
Okay, got that one done. Okay, and there wasn't anything here. Good. We need to go back to our route. Trade route. Okay, commodities markets. We also need to do refill. What profit per route am I running? So there was
The goods
just
we
there
need
is
are
just
all
a
available. Commander,
there is just a
go
trade route
ahead
thing
with our
here
trade
in
route purchases
Copilot.
now.
So it, based on everything that I just told it to do, it's just picking up something to grab. So it's probably not going to be that. It's not going to be super efficient, honestly. Let's see. But I've made some changes on route here. So we're going to be going to one other place. Looks like it wants us to buy cobalt. Metals, cobalt.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
And then we're going to be taking that and we're going to be heading to Baria Bori.
Setting course for Barrier Boreae.
To Aluian Industrial Molding is where we're taking this.
We will reach our destination in 3 jumps.
Okay, we need to refuel. There we go. And we need to launch.
Landing gear retracted. Ship released. Engines.
I did change up the the parameters of it. So now instead of doing a maximum of 1,000,000 credits, I'll do 10 million credits, and I might even drop that up to because I only have. Oh, how much credits do I have to my name? I have just shy of 200 million. Maybe I could actually change that up and just make it like 50 million or something. Now we'll do 25. How about that? 25 mil. That works.
Confirmed, Commander.
So when we next do the next set of routes, it will pull from those updated ones instead. But, all right. Oh, look at that! I love seeing planetoids that have that umbral ring of light around them. So cool. Reminds me of when I saw a total lunar eclipse back. Oh, it's been several years now. I'm trying to remember when that was. We drove out in the middle of nowhere and were able to view it from like the center line. I think we're at like 97% coverage or something like that, so it's really close. It was the one that went from basically you'll have to look this up if you want a specific one, but the one that went from Washington all the way to Florida, it basically crossed the US. Yeah, how long ago was that? That was like 8 years ago or something, wasn't it? A long time ago.
System scan complete.
So just 2 stars? Uh-huh. 2 stars. So according to my tools, all the systems that I visited so
Confirmed,
far,
Commander.
I have visited roughly
Confirmed, sir.
110 systems so far. It's kind of cool. I think you can also go into your map. If you it's somewhere in here, I think. You can say where you can show user data, I think. User data, you go in here and you can go to visited and not visited. Yeah. Just everywhere in here. All these tiny little sections. Yeah, anyway, let's go to end jump again.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two,
We're now one jump from Barrier Boreal.
system scan complete.
Like I'm flying a forklift. I swear. One body again. A lot of these places are a lot. I've noticed that a lot of the Hyades sector has a lot of single star setups. Finding it kind of odd.
Okie dokie, Commander. Confirmed, sir.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two,
Sir, we have arrived at the requested location. We should head over to Alien Industrial Molding, which is 5,518 light seconds from the star, and drop these goods off as quick as we can.
There it is. Looks like we're going to the. Oh, it looks like we're going planet side for this one. Okay with that. And stop. When doing the boost and stuff like that, it's typically smart to try and stop at about 3 seconds, isn't it? 'Cause there goes our flight. Going way too fast. I want to stop at about 3 seconds distance. Not putting the brakes on this thing, roughly. I had to boost up. So when I went and get the raw materials for the assignment, I had to sell raw commodities for it. I went out to a place that does the, what is it? It's a Telekiris synth silks or something. I did not realize that was the farthest I'd ever been out from a star in a system. I think it was close to, it was like nearly 500,000 light seconds or something. It was like, we were in boost for probably a full minute. It was absolutely insane. The fact that we were able to actually get light at all when I was out there at that station was shocking. Because there weren't any nearby stars. It was just the star at the center of the system. Okay, so it's on the... It's like the other side of the planet. Of 4B. Up. Down a little bit. There she is. I'm actually going to go in it. Go ahead and like this. A little bit better view. Okay.
Orbital flight engaged.
Same. Flip us around.
Initiating orbital entry procedures for Body 4B. It is a rocky body with gravity of 0.12 g and a surface temperature of minus 229.3 degrees Fahrenheit.
Alrighty. Dropping out. Here we go. Did not get the best glide out of that, but... Industrial molding, come in.
Request granted.
Docking request. Let's go ahead and dock this thing myself.
Stand by for automated docking procedure.
Landing gear deployed. Docking successful.
This is our first visit to this station, Commander.
Not bad. Actually, kind of a picturesque location, huh? Looked like it was kind of stuff with a valley inside a valley, or a valley inside a crater, essentially. Local services. Okay. Sell our cobalt. Oh, went past it.
Great! Looks like we finished that trade route. Our initial profit estimate was 7,640,448 credits, and we ended up earning 988,800 credits.
I can't tell if that was good or bad. The profit estimate was nearly 7.64, and we only made about $1 million. Not amazing, but not bad either, all things considered. All right, now need to go to my information about this place. So I have now been here, but there wasn't anything really here to see.
Okie dokie, Commander.
This was done. Data was out of date. Yeah. I have it set so that so it picks anything that's within 24 hours. So I think when I originally set it up, I originally said, "Oh, let's do 36 hours or something like that." No, I felt like that was far too out of date, but at least I didn't lose money. You know, I still made profit, just wasn't great. Okay. Well, with the setup that I had now, let's go ahead and do an activity thing. Let's do a new trade route. We'll do 5 now for this. We're up to 25 mil in purchase.
Plotting a trade route now, sir.
Let's see how this one does. So from what I understand, it's going through all the marks that I set up. It's like, oh, okay, here's all the stuff that you're doing, and goes and grabs all the data that it needs out of EDM market and stuff like that. Problem is that the the data could be very, very off, but nothing I can really do about that. Unless I shorten down the time, but that might skew my stuff even worse. Unless I want to actually take the maximum age
Trade route plotting.
stuff
Commander.
and drop it down. I don't know if I want to, though.
You can buy the trade route commodities we need now, Commander.
Okay, so it looks like the number of hops in routes. Oh, okay. So depending on how many hops I do, is how far away I can get between spots. But it looks like it's going to give me a 2-location route, essentially. Okay, so we can pick marine equipment. Except marine equipment, there's nothing here. It's so odd. My filters are all active. I've had this happen a couple times before, where seemingly I'm trying to pick up something at a location. I think the other one, it was Neo something, but the place it wanted me to buy it from, it didn't have them, which seems to tell me that it's the information's out of date again. Because it wants me to buy marine equipment. There's none of that on the list. I'm assuming somebody bought up all of that here or something. So, huh. Oh, wow. Okay. To be near me. All right. I need to do the cargo capacity as well, because the cargo capacity is a little different. So, give me a second here. Over to the other page. And then I need to look up the how much I actually hold, because I think 384. 384. And then we were in, it's a funny name, wasn't it? Yeah. Let's go ahead and fill that. looks like it still wants me to go to... Yeah, it wants me to go there. That's fine. Okay, so let's see. Looks like it wants me to do the same trip as what you had, essentially. Okay, so grab that. Oh my gosh. So far away. Ah! It wants me to jump 300 light years from where I am. Do that one. Well, that's so weird because I told it to do... So I told it to do near the system, but it says here's the nearest system where it actually is like the best stuff, like the best profit. So I guess question then, when I do trading, the more profit I make, does that make me level up my trading faster, or is it how often I do it? I mean, what's the level up factor for rank up? Filter by distance? Okay. Why would I filter by distance? It doesn't look like it gives me an option to filter unless it's station properties, but that doesn't allow me to do like right next to me. Sorry if I'm being thick about this. I just don't understand. Oh, best profit. Oh, there we are. Distance. There we go. Sorry, yeah, I am being thick. It's right down there at the bottom. Okay, so it looks like the nearest one is still in the Hyades sector. Yeah. And looks like... Yeah, there's a profit per unit. There's a profit per trip. There's one that's 738. Okay. Oh, good. And it does put them by the most profitable above rather than below. Okay, cool. Yeah, because I go further down, it's increasing. Okay. So it looks like I need to pick up... Okay, so I need to go to that location. That's far better. That only wants me to drop 13. Okay. Lots of fields. Yes. Okay. So it wants me to go there, and we're picking up... we're buying... Looks like we're buying cryolite. We're buying cryolite, and then we're selling it to the Chavez installation in VZN B71. Okay.
Setting course for Higher D Sector EEB-X D1-51. System is just one jump away. Yippee-ki-yay, melon farmer.
You goofy ED. All right. So... Yes, we're not buying anything here.
Landing gear retracted. Ship released. Engines engaged.
Now, I guess a dumb question I have is that if I change this to say, to get from a certain, to get it from like a certain power base, like if I want to just stay in Edmund Mahone, I know that will filter out options of profitability there. But is that still a good idea, or am I a little close-minded about this? Am I being too specific in that case? Because if I narrow it down to only him being in power, I mean, I would get merits, which I'm not against. And I get bonuses in trade by doing stuff with him. So here, let's see. The station power. So I guess to do, if I'm going just between Mahone operated stations, I mean, the fact is that getting more merits is beneficial to me. As much, I'm doing this as much the experience as the profitability, because this is just kind of a starting out trader. It's not like I'm doing it, you know, extreme trading at the moment.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3.
And it wouldn't be that much of a profit drop. I mean, when I get to the point where I'm max and merits don't mean anything, I mean, from what I understand, merits is just kind of like you have to get so many merits to go up to the next rank, but you don't, like, spend merits. Is that correct? You don't spend merits like a currency, do you? Okay. Yeah, so it looks like we're still doing cryolite, but we're going to... Ooh, what does that say? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, so it feels like getting merits right now is purely beneficial to me. And if the profit doesn't change too much, I'm good with that.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, so... Yeah, it goes down to 7.1 rather than 7.7 profit per trip, but that's not
We have
bad.
arrived at our target destination.
Negligible, yeah. I figured like the difference of less than 1 million is rather negligible. Um, it's just a matter of scale, all things considered. Okay, so let's see here. Need to filter this out. Okay. Found you. Hit the wrong button. At the end of the after we do this for a little bit, we might switch back over to my Mandalay and go get another engineer fully unlocked. There's one where I have to turn in bounty stuff, and I'm going to turn in some of the bounties that I got from when I did combat the other day. So. Okay. Again. There we go. We do have biologicals in this sector, though. From what Copilot tells me, so. Not bad at all.
Three biological signals detected on body 6C. 6C has an atmosphere and is landable.
Discovering the clusters.
Three geological signals detected on body 2. Three geological signals detected on body 3.
I think what's interesting about... So, I'm just kind of coming off the top of my head here. I think the interesting about Elite Dangerous is that you can go for a long time in this game not doing a lick of combat. Normally when I play games, if combat is involved, I'm far more geared to go do that. In this game, I'm actually really comfortable just doing trading or exploring or something like that and not jumping to doing combat specifically. I find that a little bit of an odd dynamic. Because you go into like any RPG game, you guys have seen me play 14, you've seen me play Final Fantasy 11, and there's some other ones where it's like, combat is where I prefer to be, rather than like crafting or something like that. But in this game, it's actually can be quite nice. It's big and it's empty, yep. Okay. Let's see. Look for one more in this region. hiding away somewhere. Did a pacifist in Vermintide? Did you just push it? Did you do nothing but push? How does that work? There we are. Found it. Huh. Because I think that the people who've done that, I think there was somebody who's done that in, like, Fortnite. They basically won by hiding out and they didn't do any damage or something.
Two
People,
geological signals detected on
I think people have
48A.
done that in Marvel Rivals. They've been a support character and they never attack. They just heal.
Two geological signals detected on body 8B.
So they do 0 attack damage, but they heal the rest of the team. Which is certainly interesting. Not gonna knock at anything. Okay. Let's go ahead and add this to systems we've joined, as well
Confirmed,
as
Commander.
xenobiology and stuff.
Sure thing, Commander.
Okay. Now, we needed to go to Nakayama Collection. There it is. It is interesting to see what kind of challenges people will put themselves, especially stuff that goes very much against the emphasis of a game. I've never really done anything like that. I've never like given myself a challenge of like, hey, let's beat this game without fighting or don't use items or something like that. I've never done anything like that before. I think the only time I've ever really done challenges is somebody did a points thing, a points redeem on the stream, and had me for a minute not use a certain control. I think he said you can't walk left. It's an interesting little challenge. Hey, it looks like it's on the other side of the planet as well. Oh, it's on the dark side.
Flight engaged.
Oh dear.
Approaching body 6D. Planet is a tight rocky body. Surface temperature is minus 222.1 degrees Fahrenheit. Gravity at the surface is 0.1 G.
There it is. Okay, half range. Shoot for 45. Get our night vision going. Point down. Let's see the thing. Oh, there we go. There's the ground. I'm so far away. Yikes. Oh, this is gonna suck. I really should have gotten closer in orbit and then dove steeper. See, because for the last little while, I actually haven't been going down to planets at a specific target. I've only been going down for exploration purposes. So trying to aim for a specific spot is not as is not as robust as just getting to the surface. There's a whole set of mountains here that I need to get around, too. I see where those lights are. They're right there. Yeah, well, I still have to get within so many kilometers of you guys. Pete's sakes. Okay. And request talk.
Request approved. Proceed to Bay 05.
Stand by for automated docking procedure.
Cargo scoop deployed.
You are approved for automated docking.
Scan detected. Cargo scoop retracted.
Okay.
Landing gear deployed.
This is our first visit to this station, Commander.
Yes, it is. Let's see.
Docking complete. Flight crew dispatched. Welcome to the facility.
So So I guess I have a question for you now, Zach. If I need to build up reputation, because I'm eventually wanting to get reputation through both Federation and the Empire, to be able to get all the ships and stuff. The best way to get that is through doing stuff for factions that are aligned towards either allegiance. Is Quest kind of the best way to do that? And if so, when I do missions and stuff like that, is there a way to look at Inara of like, okay, I have to go find this stuff? Is it kind of set up as kind of a manual setup of like, this is what I have to do specifically for things? There's not like a tool of like, I'm here, I want to get alliance, I want to get, reputation rewards. Okay. Well, there wouldn't be like a built-in tool essentially for in Inara or something that says, hey, if you're looking to do this, go, and you're in this system, go do stuff for these people. It's more of I have to kind of interpret what I have to do on my own. Okay, we need to get cryolite, which is a metal. Here we go. Oh, it's actually, I have to do it on my own. Okay. I figured as much. Cryolite. There we are. Okay, so we want to get whole thing here. Okay, and then we're selling it at Nansen Vision.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
All right. And then we need to go to HIP 39528.
Setting course for HIP 39528. We will reach our destination in 3 jumps. Commander, we already have the correct commodities in our hold for a trip to Nansen Vision in HIP 39528. Our expected profit is 6,758,784 credits.
That's about 400. That's about 400,000 short of what I'm thinking it's going to be, but it's coming from my own data, I would assume. One way or another. So essentially, I think for best profits, I go through an Aura thing that's here. If I want to just go to different systems and stuff and make money as I go along, I can do my trade route in the Copilot, because it's saying, okay, we're gonna pick these systems, and even though it's not the best in terms of profit, it will take me to different locations. It'll take me to different systems and stuff. Set ourselves up.
Frameshift drive charging.
You have now left the port.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Okay, and I have to go kind of that way to get to what I think. Go ahead and do a gentle turn.
Pirate interdiction threat detected, Commander.
Number 2.
Looks like Talon is after us.
Oh, we're just barely out of orbit. Just leave him behind. Woohoo!
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Four, three, two.
Go ahead and just go down further. That should do.
System scan complete.
There we go. So we don't have anything particular here.
Confirmed, Commander.
Frameshift drive charging.
Go ahead and jump again.
Four, three, two.
We're now one jump from HIP 39528. Aye, aye, Commander.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two.
feels so odd that there are so many systems out here that I could potentially play the game and never return to a system ever, and I
Commander,
would
you have a
never
right to
run out of
request
places to
invitation.
go. That just boggles my mind, honestly. I mean, that's just in the bubble, essentially. I could go outside the bubble, which I want to do at some point. I do want to go into the black. That just... I mean, I've played sandbox games before. I mean, I dabbled a tiny bit in Minecraft. Never really got back into it. I probably will do a modded version of Minecraft if I ever... Well, we'll have to see. But, you know, I've played things like Black Desert Online, which is very sandbox-like. Has a lot of sandbox stuff, and there's a lot of stuff to do that I just had never touched. I played it for a while. I played it for like a year or so. It's always interesting to see planets like this, because it makes me think of Nal Hutta from Star Wars. Kind of toxic yellow. Bunch of stuff along here. Something. Oh, there we go. Water World. Nice.
Body 8 is terraformable. Someone else has claimed its discovery, though. Three geological signals detected on Body 3A.
Yeah, it looks like we need to go back into the system and search for... Okay, so I've gone kind of around the ring. Haven't found everything yet, though. Hmm. Hmm. Never actually done a whole lot of scanning like of the signals themselves. Here, we'll shift to the gas giants and see if we can find the other gas giants. There has to be another planar ring out here or something. Oh, there we go. There they are. 10A and C and B 10D. There we go. Still a gas planet around here somewhere. Oh. There it is. There's our rocky bodies.
System scan complete.
There we go. Okay. Now, we need to find Nansen Vision. What do you know? Here we are. We're right on the there's a name for it. It's the line that is between the light and the dark. I don't remember what it's called. There's a specific name for it. Umbra? Yeah, it could be Umbra.
Orbital flight engaged.
Approaching body 5. Planet is of type high metal content body. Surface temperature is 616.7 degrees Fahrenheit. Gravity at the surface is 0.71 g.
See the tiniest little faded outlines of the structures down there before I see anything else. So odd. Dropping out of orbit now.
Displaying station fact.
Permission authorized. Adjust heading for approach to pad 07.
Stand by for automated docking procedure.
Whoa! Whoa!
Landing gear retracted.
Oh! Auto dock kicked in. Oh, gosh. Jiminy Christmas.
Landing gear deployed.
This is our first visit to this station, Commander.
Ship is on the deck. Commence system shutdown.
Okay. Nansen is named for Franzisov Nansen. Franzisov Nansen? Fridtjof Nansen. That's how it's pronounced. October 1861 to May 13th of 1930 was a Norwegian explorer, scientist, diplomat, humanitarian, and Nobel Peace Prize laureate. In his youth, a champion skier and ice skater, he led a team that made the first crossing of the Greenland interior in 1888, cross-country skiing on the island, and won international fame after reaching a record northern latitude of 86 degrees 14 during his North Pole expedition in 1893 to 96. Trial lights. So for the whole thing,
Incoming message.
promotion to merchant.
Congratulations, Commander. You have been promoted to a trade rank of merchant. You can buy the trade route commodities we need now, Commander.
Although he retired from exploration, after his return to Norway, his techniques of polar travel, his innovations in equipment and clothing influenced a generation of subsequent Arctic and Antarctic expeditions. Another paragraph here, but let's go ahead and get ourselves purchased up. I will read more of it later. According to the trade route, I need to buy beryllium. Oh, shoot. I hit launch. I hate when I do that.
Landing coupler retracted. You are clear to depart.
Landing gear retracted.
Because now I need to get out of range and quest again. Kind of wish when you're doing a thing like that you can say cancel if you do it by accident. But nope. Nothing I'm aware of.
Landing committed. Proceed to landing pad 09.
Engaging automated docking.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Continue on current flight path. Restrict approach speed.
Cargo scoop retracted. Landing gear deployed.
Automated approach authorized.
Oh, for Pete's sakes, dude. You're getting annoying. So what's the difference between the auto dock and the auto land, then?
Landing gear deployed.
Touchdown. Notifying ground crew.
Okay, let me go ahead and change the setup, because I don't want to keep telling me that I'm doing it. Hey, announcement toggles, I think.
Confirmed, Commander.
There we go. Thank you. Oh, it'll land me on the surface? Oh, okay. Okay. Local surfaces. Okay, I think it wanted me to buy beryllium. Yes.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Okay, and then we head back to Nakayama Collection. Oh, let me take a look at the local mission board, though. There he is. Transportation. Okay, and that would be going back to Hades. Hades EBX. Nope. Okay. Yeah, anyway. Okay, so I've got everything I need here. Did I not buy beryllium? I thought I did. Yeah, I did buy beryllium. Oh, that's in my storage, not my inventory. Duh. Okay. Go ahead and launch now. Nansen studied zoology at the Royal Frederick University in Christiania, renamed Osio in 1925, and later worked as a curator at the Bergen Museum, where his research on the central nervous system of lower marine creatures earned him a doctorate and helped establish modern theories of neurology. After 1896, his main scientific interest switched to oceanography.
Cargo scoop deployed.
I
Cargo
want-
scoop retracted.
In the course of his research, he made many scientific cruises, mainly in the North Atlantic, and contributed to the development of modern oceanic equipment. As one of his country's leading citizens in 1905, Nansen spoke out for the ending of Norway's union with Sweden and was instrumental in persuading Prince Karl of Denmark to accept the throne of the newly independent Norway. Between 1906 and 1908, he served as a Norwegian representative in London, where he helped negotiate the integrity treaty that guaranteed Norway's independent status.
Speed restrictions lifted. Safe travels, Commander.
Thank you, Control. I appreciate it.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
There we go. What I really should do, I should do navigation to Nansen Vision, because I'm going back and forth. I might as well bookmark. XD1. Ah! And there we go.
Setting course for Higher D Sector EB-XD1-51. We will reach our destination in 3 jumps.
I do like that Copilot does bring up information on the station if you've never been there before. It is interesting to see what places got named for what. Legitimately. It's a nice little factual tidbit. Okay.
Okie dokie, Commander.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two.
Thinking back to the Kestrel Mark II that's coming out, makes me think of the only combat that is really known for ships is being in space. You do any combat while like on planetary services or something? I mean, I assume that you'd be able to do something if you were, going to attack a settlement or something, but seems like that's more focused on doing something more specific to you'd go out on foot. I can imagine gravity would be far more of a pain. Yeah. I'm trying to remember where I was. I crashed pretty hard one time exploring. I didn't realize how fast I was going downward. So I started coming back up. I had my shields all the way cranked up, but I went down to like 21% shields immediately, and I got actually really nervous. Hasn't gotten so far as to like actually like damaging myself, but
We're now 1 jump from Higher D Sector EB-XD1-51.
so all of these construction sites here that you see here, are these, yeah, so Coke City and are these NPC started or are they player started? Because I see those a lot while I'm flying around.
Frameshift drive charging.
I remember I stopped at one. Not all constructions player. Oh, okay, interesting. So essentially, there's going to be 3 stations in this sector then.
4, 3, 2.
Because I stopped at one. I can't remember when. As I was.
Commander, we have arrived at the requested location.
As I was at it, I ended up getting. I stayed apparently just a little too long over another landing pad and got a fine by the Brewer Corporation. Need to find a place to go pay that off. Because I couldn't pay it at the construction site. I'm annoyed by that. It's like I'll happily pay the thing, but it didn't give me an option to. Wouldn't let me do the fee, yeah. Wow. 101,000 systems. Now, is that systems or facilities? Because as you see, we ran past a place that had 3... Okay. 300,000 facilities. My gosh, that's amazing. The fact that that is a literal drop in the ocean. Of all the systems out there, it's just insane. Oh. And the surface facilities, yeah. I guess the a tangent question to that is that which one is it purely preference if you want to do surface versus orbital? I mean, is there a difference between the two? Like what can actually be done there? Okay. So if you wanted to be more efficient, you actually would have an orbital as well as a planetary settlement. It just would take forever.
Orbital flight engaged.
Okay.
Approaching body 6D. Planet is of type rocky body. Surface temperature is minus 222.1 degrees Fahrenheit. Gravity at the surface is 0.1 G.
Whoa. Slow down. Slow down. Go now. Ourselves up. And then I assume just starting a settlement, and then you can upgrade from there onwards, adding things to it. You don't have to do any kind of like like a weekly payout like you do for fleet carriers, right? Oh, you can't upgrade a settlement. Oh, okay. You just add more? Okay. Okay. So you'll actually make passive income by having them. Interesting. Well, you should have said that before you said, you silly. You want me to request, but you won't let me request. Come on, make up your mind. So enough to run fuel costs. Fuel costs and maintenance on ships. And that's kind of it. I mean, if you were able to do something like that, and you were able to say, "Hey, send the money to," and do something like send the money to, like my fleet carrier or something like that, wouldn't be a bad idea. But it just sends it directly to you. If it was able to do some more like a direct pay to a specific location, and then you make enough money that you're sending it all to your fleet carrier, which helps cover the weekly, the cost of running it. $20 million a week, yeah. So if you really worked at it, like you could eventually make it so then you're self-sustained. Well, and and the flake courier, that's the base amount. That doesn't include any of the stuff that you add to it, so. Okay.
I've checked the local market. You can now proceed with our trade route commodity purchases, Commander.
So it didn't tell me. So it didn't tell me how much I actually made out of that. It looks like we didn't make as much as we were hoping for. Let me see if I can look at my profit. Yeah. Let's see. Market sell. Okay, so selling the cryolite is what gets me the bulk of the amount that I get. Because that may be a profit of 6,700,000 like I thought, and then coming back we made another 420. So yeah, it does come out to the number that we had. Huh. Interesting. Well, let's do that round again. Why not? Though, to make things slightly more interesting. Change that.
Oakley dokily, sir. Plotting a trade route now, sir.
Let's do another trade route. Yes, it's not as efficient, but I'm not looking for efficiency at the moment. I can't imagine trying to parse this information out without third-party tools that kind of run the numbers and everything. I can imagine that's what it was like when the game first started.
Trade route plotted, Commander.
All right, wants us to buy the cryolite, right?
You
And
can buy the trade route commodities we need now, Commander.
back down from metals to minerals, cryolite.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Hey.
Setting course for Higher D Sector EEB-X D1-74.
I do have the system data there.
We will reach our destination in 2 jumps.
Okay, Unas. And you too, Zach. Thank you guys so much for showing up. I really do appreciate you guys being here. I really do. It means so much. Okay, I hope you both sleep well, and I'll see you tomorrow. Fly me to the moon and let me hang among of the stars.
Ship detached. Take care when exiting the port.
If none of you stinkers are beneath me when I go flying upwards, I think we'll be okay. All right. I'm getting excited. We're like 12 days away from me actually starting my Star Wars marathon. It's gonna be great.
Starport restrictions lifted. This is traffic operations. Signing off.
Frameshift drive charging.
Thank you, Yakayama Control.
3,
Pronto out.
2, 1. Engage.
Not go crazy with that Super Cruise. There we are.
Frameshift drive charging.
Here we go.
Four, three, two.
We're now one jump from higher D sector EEB-X D1-74.
Scan complete.
Okay. Binary star system. I'm surprised at how many I run in of those I run
Alrighty
into.
then, Commander.
Binaries and trinary star systems.
Confirmed, Commander.
This is years out of date. I have no idea, but I was under the impression that that was a fairly rare occurrence in astronomical terms. I could be completely wrong about that.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two.
This is the final stop in our current route. What are your orders, Commander?
Okay.
Head to Kovalev Sky Landing, which is 556 light seconds from the star, so we can empty our hold, Commander. Watch out for pirates, though.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go underneath the orbital plane. Let's scan. There it is. There's the other one. Interesting. Hang up again. Class 2 gas giant. Really zoom in for this. We are. And another one.
Two geological signals detected on body AB2C. Two geological signals detected on body AB2B. Two geological signals detected on body AB2A. Two geological signals detected on body AB3B. Two geological signals detected on body AB3C. Two geological signals detected on body AB3A.
A bunch in here.
Three geological signals detected on body B1. Three geological signals detected on body B2. B5 has an atmosphere and is landable. Two geological signals detected on body AB1CA. Two geological signals detected on body AB1DA.
And again. And further and further. There we go.
System scan complete.
There we go. Okay. Now. Information here. Now, going by there's no biologicals in this area. So I think we're actually going to change this. So it happened in the system before. Let's go ahead and take it off the
That's a Big
exobiology.
10-4. Commander.
I'm not worrying so much about the geographical stuff now. Okay, back to activity, back to the trade routes. Okay. It wants me to go to the colonoscopy. Kovalevsky. To drop these off. Excavated asteroid. Oh. First time doing this. Haven't been to an asteroid before. Interesting. Going too fast. Going too fast. Ah, shoot. That's okay, though. I'm going to end up a little bit more towards the top of it. Well, now I'm on the opposite side of it, so what I would like to do is try and go in on the other side. There we go. That's what I was wanting to do. Turn around so I came more towards the... one particular side. Oh, I'm still way out, though.
Frameshift drive charging.
Well, never mind. I was being clever.
Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
There we go. Much better. Kovalensky Landing. This is Ronto. Requesting landing.
Request approved. Make your way to landing pad 20. You're on target. Maintain this vector.
Landing pad 20 is where? Oh my gosh. Right here at the front. Whoop!
This is our first visit to this station, Commander.
Well, interesting on the inside.
Ship is on the deck. Commence system shutdown.
Huh. I think that's a Type 9. Interesting. I want to mark this off. This is a very interesting thing here. First asteroid base. Okay. Okay, one second here. For some reason, I didn't get my
Check your info link after docking for more details.
Confirmed, Commander.
Okay. Okay, so I'm selling. My stuff here. We should be picking up beryllium. So sell our cryolite. Okay. Now we're gonna buy.
The goods we need are all available. Captain, go ahead with our trade route purchases now.
Let's buy beryllium.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Okay, we just increased rank. Let's see, firmware, telemetry, industrial firmware, refined focus crystals, adaptive capture. And now level 6. Lovely.
Stalker to all vessels. If you are unable to complete docking procedure,
Kind of would have liked to have got to a place further in the back so I could see
Setting
more of the
course for Higher
station.
D Sector SE-OB7-2.
Oh well.
We will reach our destination in 3 jumps.
Go on and take a little bit of look-see. Small pads, large pads, medium pads, they're all over the place. Just following the one power cord around, my gosh. Wow. Now I do wonder how far I can get, go through with my free camera before it stops. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and launch. Let's see if anybody is coming through the door. I love how in-game this is a little drone or something that we have. Hey, looks like we're home free. Oh. Signal lost because we're being turned around, I guess. I want to see what our landing.
Landing gear retracted.
Oh, they're kind of claw-like. Interesting. Oh my gosh! And then we have our engine splay out a little bit. That's cool. Anyway, let's go ahead and get out of here before they get mad at us. There's somebody behind me, I think. Whoop! Somebody above me. Diamondback Explorer. Oh, and he's getting shot. Getting shot at. Somebody wasn't happy about him. Okay.
Frameshift drive charging.
To our next station.
Flight path is clear. Darkon out.
4, 3, 2.
Here we go. Oh, that's what I was afraid I was going to have stuff. Yeah, because that's probably one of them. To find. Nope, maybe not.
System scan complete.
Awesome. We don't have anything really particular here. Let's go ahead and set, just check that off as it's not I've been to.
Confirmed, Commander.
Okay. Continue off to the next sector.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two,
We're now one jump from Higher D Sector SE-OB7-2.
Okay.
Alrighty then, Commander.
frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two,
Well, this was our target destination. What's next, Commander? We
Hey.
need to drop our goods off at Go Depot, which is 1,745 light seconds from the star, Commander.
I'm gonna go ahead and raise us up above the star. Slow us down. Let's scan.
Two geological signals detected on Body 3. Nice job, Commander. 3 landable with an atmosphere. Already discovered, though. One biological signal detected on Body for A. For A is landable with atmosphere.
Uh-oh. Somebody's after me, Lucky
Pilot
Charms.
interdiction threat detected, Commander. Looks like Malky Perry is after us.
Number 3. Did he get us? No, we evaded. Woo! Close. There we go again.
Pirate interdiction threat detected, Commander.
Ah!
Looks like Jesko von Puttkamer is after us.
Scan detected.
What treats do I carry?
1 second, Commander. Listen up, Jesko von Puttkamer. This is Ronto. You're messing with the wrong ship here.
15 seconds before I start shooting? How about this?
Frameshift drive charging.
Back here. I'm not done with you yet.
4,
I'm out of here.
2, 1. Engage. Under attack.
That was fairly quick and simple. Well. Okay, let's get this last one before we get done.
System scan complete.
There we go. Okay. Okay, so we didn't have a biological here, but we didn't have somewhere specifically that we need to go to. Give me a second here. Let's see. We did get interdicted. Okay, so I need to mark that. Interesting. Well, let's see here. There's a biological here.
Confirmed, sir. Confirmed, Commander.
Okay, let's do that. We need to go back to our activity and our trade route. Okay. So we need to sell at Go Depot. There we are. Well, first time I couldn't fight the interdiction. It happened really fast, and I wonder if that was because I had fought my way out of the previous one, but didn't get very far. So another one just jumped in. So another guy just jumped in place to try and get me. Whenever something exciting happens, I'm either not streaming or nobody's watching. Oh well. And let's go ahead and up here. Night vision. There we are. Let's work our way into orbit. Okay. Only at 1 to 3.
Orbital flight engaged.
Initiating orbital entry procedures for body 4A. Planet is of type icy body. Surface temperature is minus 403.9 degrees Fahrenheit. Gravity at the surface is 0.35 g.
Okay. Okay, about to drop out of orbital. Actually, not yet. We're actually gotta go another 20. Another 20 kilometers or so. Dropping out of it now. Perfect. Go Depot, this is Ronto requesting docking.
Lakon Romeo, Oscar, November. Submit a request before docking and enjoy your visit, Commander.
Set her down on landing pad 6, Commander.
Pad 06. Descent to flight level 300. Attention, Commander. Extend landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
This is our first visit to this station, Commander.
There we go. Not bad to land.
Touchdown. Engaging pad restraints. Welcome back to terra firma, Commander.
Thank you so much, Control. All right. We're wanting to sell the beryllium here. We're picking up cryolite again, it looks like.
You can buy the trade route commodities we need now, Commander.
I'll actually go back up. In the buy. Right. Machinery, medicines, minerals. There's no cryolite. Well, shoot. Well. Oh, it wasn't. One doesn't have the right thing here.
Trade route has been cleared, Commander.
I think what we'll do is we'll head back to Sigma. Oh, you know what we actually could do? While I'm thinking about it, let's find... I need to search for nearest. We're looking for a station nearest here that has minor faction presence. The Brewer Corporation. Search. Oh, they're here. Well, if that's the case, let's talk to the contacts. Administration. All finds combined. So they're in the... They're in the system. Maybe I don't have the right... So they're here, according to Inara. Oh, okay. It says there's no station within 500,000. That can't be right. Because I haven't traveled 500,000. I'm still... Huh. '80 sectors, SCO 72. Yeah, so we're in the right system. Okay. It looks like we can look up the minor the minor place. It's the minor station as is. Well, I'm gonna have to figure that out. I eventually want to sell that. Get that stuff to them. Let's see. Can I look at my galaxy map again? I'm curious. We have new engineers. Should have engineers.
Setting course for Sigma Geminorum. We will reach our destination in 2 jumps. Commander, if we load up with 384 tons of Bertrandite, we can sell for an estimated profit of 1,926,144 credits in Sigma Geminorum at Fulton City, 813.8 light seconds from the star.
Let's do it.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Turn us around. Let's get back out of here.
Landing gear retracted.
That's cool. Anyway. I think it's time to finish up. So let's go ahead and head back to Sigma. Next time, we're probably going to do some more exploration. We'll see.
Clear the port perimeter. Safe travels, Commander.
Thank you, Go Depot.
Frameshift drive charging.
Have a good night.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
That direction. Oh, I need to redo our trip. We're not gonna get there.
Course cancelled. Commander. Resuming our route to Sigma Geminorum. We will reach our destination in 4 jumps.
Frameshift drive charging.
That works out.
We're now 3 jumps from Sigma Geminorum.
Bodies. Where's that? So. Let's keep going down. That direction. Okay. Scanning. Oops.
System scan complete.
There we go. We don't see anything here. Let's go ahead and drop that then.
Confirmed, Commander. Pirate interdiction threat detected, Commander. Looks like Mag von Weiss is after us.
See if we can get out of here before he pops us. Pirate warning! Pirate warning! We got away. Whew.
System scan complete.
Okay. Go ahead and turn our ship. Ourselves lined up. Off we go.
Drive charging.
Confirmed, Captain. Alrighty then, Commander.
4, 3, 2.
We're now one jump from Sigma Geminorum.
One body.
Makeshift drive charging.
Okay, here we go.
Four, three, two.
We have arrived at our target destination.
Okay. Well, this was kind of fun, just kind of flying around and doing stuff. So it looks like there's kind of two ways to go about doing trading. Either I can do the random, which is not going to necessarily be accurate, or I can find the trade route things on Inara and go through that. So, yeah. Though in instances when my thing is incorrect, I need to find something different that I can use to sell there, or I just need to kill the trade route itself. I don't know. I'm assuming I can find something in Inara that would let me do that. So I would like to be able to go to, like, I'm here, I want to go to here, what can I sell? Essentially. I don't know if that's a thing. So.
Station fact is available.
Lake Romeo Oscar, November. Stockholm welcomes you to Alliance territory. Fly safely while in and around the starport. Permission authorized. Proceed to landing pad 30. Preparing for precision approach.
Landing pad 30 is situated at 1 o'clock at the back when you enter with green lights to your right.
Ah, okay, so it looks like I can do like a trade route search, which would not be nearly as bad.
Landing gear deployed.
Start course for Alpha. If you're unable to complete the booking procedure, then your time slot will need to exit the vehicle.
Ship is on the deck. Engaging pad restraints.
Okay. So I don't know how much I made over the course of the stream, but probably made 15 mil or something like that. I don't know. I'd actually have to see what it is, but yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and do some advanced maintenance here. Yeah, that got slightly exciting when the guy tried jumping me, but I was able to get away actually relatively easily. So, let's see how that happens in the future. One way or another. Yeah. That's how we'll have to deal with that. Anyway. So, that's all we're going to do for tonight. I'd like to thank everybody for watching. I really do appreciate it when you guys are here. It means so much to me to know that there's people who are actually interested in watching me play. So, tomorrow night, we're going to get back into Vermintide 2, and I think we're going to do some Chaos Waste runs. We could do that, or we could go for, like, specific characters or something. We'll see how I feel. I think we want to do some Chaos runs, though. Some Chaos Wastes, though, because I haven't done that since the first time we did it. And, yeah, we'll see how it goes. But, yeah, trading's pretty fun. It's pretty chill. And that's something I can easily do when I don't want to do any, when I just want to relax and don't want to really think things through or anything like that. So, yeah. Anyway, once again, thank you guys so much. I'm going to go ahead and call it good for tonight. So I'd like to say good night. Hope you guys' week goes well. I've applied for more jobs today. See if anything shows up. Who knows? One way or another, I will let you guys know if something shows up. But yeah. Once again, guys, good night. Take care. Good luck. And I will see you guys in a stream soon. So long.